I have been waiting long enough to get this area all nice and cleaned up as much as I can. It's not going to look you know, like immaculate or anything like that. It can't be just where we live. Just you see all the leaves there, but I can at least make it look more presentable. As you remember, I had cardboard over here, so yesterday I took care of most of that, and I was lining, you know, the cardboards around there, and then putting those edger stones, or whatever you call them. They're actually asphalt that I asked them to save when they did our driveway. I would say late winter of this year. So anyway, so I got that taken care of, and so today I'm just going to mulch this area and clean up some of the plants there, so it'll look a little bit more prettier than what it used to look like. And I just been neglecting this part of the garden for a while now. For some reason, I don't hang out here as often. I'm usually in the you know, in the front or the side, but anyway, I'm basically somewhere else most of the time. But this area does look very pretty in the spring, so this is kind of like my spring garden area. And then after that, I don't know, I just seem to not be here as often to enjoy the space. So I'm planning to do some veggie planting over here, which has been my goal for a while now, but I'm trying to plant the right thing so I don't have deer coming over here to eat it. It's another story. So I planted things up there before, and the deer would come and eat it, the leaves, pretty much completely. And so I have not been that motivated to start planting, but I think I'm going to try to do it at least very slowly. So I don't expect this area to look, you know, like very, very beautiful, but at least I wanted to get it a little, you know, clean up a little bit more, and then just have things look more tidy. So at least going into the winter, it looks decent. All right, we are finally done. I had to get some things done in the middle, so I couldn't record the rest of it. So I finally got this area all nice and cleaned. Of course, it's, you know, it's not immaculate, but it looks presentable to me, and I love it so much better. As you saw, I pruned some of the things back, and then just took some of the dead foliage from the lamb's ear, and then just trim up that I believe it's a thyme. It's a kind of, I don't know if it's the English thyme or not, but so I got that taken care of. Looks a little bit less messy. When you live in a place like I do here, it's just nice to have things kind of organized a little bit, you know, getting it nice and buttoned up a little bit. It makes it look so much better than having it just grow kind of wild. So that's why I like a lot of structural plants here. As you can see, everything looks good, and I'm losing sunlight. And the good thing about not having so much light is that you can actually see how nice a garden looks, because having the sun definitely helps the garden to look better, especially a new garden like mine here. So the fact that it looks pretty good despite not having a lot of light, and that tells me that it looks pretty good overall. And then as we're going this way, I prune up the rosemary there. This is like the best looking rosemary that I have here. And as I was pruning this plant right here, I came upon this tag this is original to the house, and I was wondering what kind of azalea this was, and it's called the Chinzan azalea. I actually love this azalea a lot better. Look at the leaves. They're so small and they take the sun so much better. And if you see here, it says part sun, and this, or morning sunlight prefer. And this plant, during the summer, it gets really hot. I mean, it gets baked in the sun, and even then the foliage still looks really good compared to the other azalea I have on the other side. So this one is kind of wonky. I don't know why this one doesn't do as well as the other two, so I was able to prune it up a little bit. I kind of like it. It kind of has a nice character. So now I know what kind of azalea this is. These three are. So there's a big giant leaf right there. I'm glad that I got this part of the garden completed, the part of the garden that I don't get to visit as often as I should. And I think I'm going to be going forward thinking of things that I want to plant here that will motivate me to come out here more often. And for a while now, I want to plant edibles, but as you know, I have deer pressure, so I'll have to think about it very carefully how I'm going to do it. But I want this to be a working garden space, so that means I'll be able to come here more often. And then looks like planting edibles would be a way to go for me here. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful and motivate you to get some things done in your garden as well, especially in the area that you don't like to that you don't pay attention to most of the time. This is a good time before going into winter when there's not a lot of things going on. It's just a good time to get things all cleaned up. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please like this video and consider subscribing. Thank you again for watching, and until my next video, take care and bye for now.